I would just be eating whatever I want. I'd be eating mac and cheese, burgers, french fries. I'd be like with these mukbangers who can just eat whatever they want, whenever they want, and living their best life. Hey guys, welcome back to the beauty room again. It's your girl Alicia, and today I've got a fitness tag for you. So I'm going to be answering some questions. There's like 11 questions of this fitness tag that I'm going to do. So let me get right into that video for you. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and feel free to subscribe down below and click that bell so you can get notified of every time that I post. So let's get into the video. So the first question is, if you never got into bodybuilding / lifting, what would you be doing? Probably eating whatever I want. I mean, if I wasn't working out and like on the health and fitness streak, I probably would just be eating whatever I want and not exercising as much as I should be, because I really lately, now I really watch what I eat, especially since as you get older, your metabolism slows down, and that changed how I was able to it affected the things that I could eat, and also I have IBS, so that also affects like certain things that I can eat, but that's really another video. But that's really why I got into being fit and watching what I do eat, because when I do eat the wrong thing, I have consequences. But if I didn't have those issues and those reasons why I had to eat a certain way, then I would just be eating whatever I want. I'd be eating mac and cheese, burgers, french fries. I'd be like with these mukbangers who can just eat whatever they want, whenever they want, and living their best life, you know. But I choose to just live my best life, eating healthy and exercising and being aware of what goes into my mouth, and being aware of the choices that I make, the food choices that I make, and the lifestyle choices that I make, and making sure that I work out at least every single day, or if not, sometimes, if I can't work out every day, some weeks are just really difficult, like this one with my toddlers not wanting to nap, not listening to mommy, being mischievous. So I worked out like 3 days this week, but my goal is at least work out at least 3 to 5 days a week, and that's how I maintain my body and reach fitness goals that I want to reach. So answering that question. On to the next question is question number 2. What is your favorite and least favorite body part to work? Okay, so let's start with my favorite part. So I guess my favorite body part to work out is my arms, because I've always kind of had definition in my arms even when I was really little, and I never really had to do a lot of work to like make them look strong or whatever, so I've always had like really good definition in my arms, so they're probably my favorite because they're easy. They're the easiest. But running is my favorite workout. I love to run because it's a full body workout, and I have the body type that is proportionate body, so when I work out, it pretty much works every part of my body, and running is the best workout for my body because it works every part of my body in one workout. So I would say, yeah, that. And then my worst, like the part that I do not like to work out is my legs, and butt kind of area, so lower body. Like leg day is hard, it's grueling, it's not my favorite. I'll do it to get the results that I want, but it's not my favorite to work because legs are really hard, and also my butt, like working your butt is really hard too, and it takes a lot of work, and even your core, pretty much my lower half of my body I don't like to work because it's the hardest and it takes the longest consistency of working out to actually achieve those results that you want. I'll still do them, but so they're not my favorite. For me, I really like making my workouts fun. So I like to include dancing in my working out, or when I'm stretching, I'll do a dance as my stretch or something like that to make it more fun. But working out is what it is. You're gonna have parts that you like to do and parts that you don't like to do, but if you want to receive those results, you just have to put the work in. It is what it is, guys. Question number 3. What would your last meal on earth be? Okay, if I could eat whatever I wanted and it was my last meal on earth, I would eat pasta, anything pasta. I used to love pasta. My favorite food used to be macaroni and cheese. but now I can't eat any of those things because mac and cheese is no longer my friend. So I would eat macaroni and cheese. That would be my last meal choice. Any pasta choice, lasagna, yes, any of that would be my last meal. Like, look, give me all the pasta. Give me a just, you know, smorgasbord of pasta and bread. Do not forget that bread. And that would be my last meal, probably on earth or whatever. Choice, delicious. Number 4, if you had to choose between eating only carbs or only fats, which would you choose? I would probably choose fats because there are actually healthy fats, and carbs are not my friend at all, like I've just said. So I would, you know, I'm always bloated. If I eat carbs, I'm immediately bloated. Whereas there's good fats like avocado, there's sweet potatoes, which are good fats. You know, Greek yogurt is actually a good fat. So I would probably say fat. Plus I love chocolate, and yeah, I want to eat chocolate in my diet. I still eat chocolate in my diet. I still have that, you know, 10% serving of chocolate every day, okay? So yeah, I would say fats, because then you have your healthy fats, you have your unhealthy fats, but you have your fats. Let's see. Number 5. Who is your crush in the fitness industry? I mean, crush? I mean, I don't really have a crush. I do have someone I really like watching right now. Her name is Angie Bomar. Like, shout out to her. I really like her channel. Like, she does like fitness, she does Disney, she does health inspired stuff, and she does really nice aesthetically pleasing videos. So I would say her right now because I really like her, and I like how she became fit. Like, she didn't used to be like, she used to be like slim, really slim and not working out at all, but then she took that and she changed it into like working out all the time. So I would say her. I like her channel and I like her, but she's not a crush. It's just like, I would say she's my YouTuber of interest for fitness. Let's see. 6. If you had to pick one food to have 0 calories but still taste the same the rest of your life, what would you choose? What? I mean, if you had to pick one food to have 0 calories but still taste the same the rest of your life, what would you choose? I guess bread. You know, bread would probably be my answer because I love bread and it's full of calories and butter and everything, and I love bread, but I can't eat bread all the time, and you know, I honestly just choose to stay away from bread because bread is the devil. Because if I eat bread, I can't stop, and then I get really bloated, and then I get backed up. Well, TMI, but bread is not my friend either. So I would say bread because then I could eat it. It would have no calories. I would enjoy it. It would still taste delicious. I could have all the butter I want on it, and I would be happy and be enjoying life. Okay, moving on. Question number 7. Would you rather never be allowed to lift again but have your ideal physique, or be allowed to lift but work your butt off for your physique? I would probably say never be allowed to lift again but have your ideal physique, because that means I could still do cardio, I could still run, and I feel like the latter is what I do now. Like, I work my butt off. I literally work my butt off. Let's say work your butt off for your physique. I work my butt off for my physique now, so why would I want to do that? If I was magically granted a magic wish, someone swung a magic wand for me in fitness, I would be like, look, give me my ideal body. I don't have to lift any more weights, and I can just do cardio and run and live my best life. Yeah, I would choose that. Okay, so 8. What are your short and long-term fitness goals? Okay, so ultimately, I would say long-term goals, my main goals are my butt and my gut. I feel like I have an apple bottom booty, which does not want to lift for whatever reason. How many times I work out. I had 2 kids. So it just, I don't know. If it's bigger than it's ever been, but it's not lifted like I want it to be. I don't want a huge butt. I just want it to lift some. And I'm not going to buy my behind. I mean, I'm going to work for it. But that would be a long-term goal, to just have a nice rounder behind, I guess. A nice rounder butt. So butt and gut, and obviously I want abs, which are starting to form. I'm starting to like see my abs pop out, which is amazing. If you didn't know, I had two kids with cesarean section, so for me that's like amazing because my goal was to not be a victim of the C-section belly pooch. The rest of my life, I was like, I'm not having that, and yeah, I didn't speak that in for my life. So my goal is to like get my abs back and get them to actually pop out, close my diastasis recti, which is a separation between your abdominal muscles, and have an amazing flat toned, you know, washboard abs, and have a nice round booty, but still have, you know, be you know, thin, so like be slim but curvy. Yeah, I've always been slim but curvy, so I'm pretty much just trying to get my body back that I had before the kids. So those are my goals. What are your goals? What are your fitness goals? Leave them down in the comments section below, because those are mine. And I'm not afraid to tell nobody about them either. And then it says, so those are my long-term goals, and it says, what are your short-term goals? I don't know, I guess my short-term goals are just like to continue like, oh yeah, you know, overall my long-term goal is to like reach a certain, you know, goal weight, which I said like 130-ish, you know, which I'm 137 now, so I just have 7 more pounds to go to get to my goal weight. So maybe that's a short-term goal, I don't know. But I also, another short-term goal would be to like just define my arms even more, like get rid of like belly fat, like not belly fat, but get rid of arm fat on my arms, like, and tone up just a little bit, tone up a little bit more. Okay, and then number 9, what is the best thing that has changed about your life since committing to this lifestyle? I think the best thing that has changed about my life since I've changed my lifestyle and my eating habits is like now when I'm out and about, people ask me like, what do you do? And I'm like, I never really got that question before, which is kind of odd. But people say, you look great, what do you do? And I'll tell them like, well, you know, I do YouTube for fun, I'm a registered nurse, I work out all the time. I usually tell people I work out all the time, which is true. Like I just work out a lot. And I'm like, I just work out and I eat right. I mean, that's really what I do. But I've never got that question. I never got constantly asked that every time I was out, like, you look great, what do you do? I mean, I've got people say like, oh, you look pretty today, or you look beautiful, or whatever, it's just fine. But when people actually say like, you look great, what are you doing? That is just a major booster for me, because it's showing me that my fitness lifestyle is doing something. The things that I'm doing are making progress, they are showing, and it's not only showing to me, you know, it's showing to other people, which I feel like when you reach that level of the point where what you're doing is showing to other people, then you've arrived. Because, you know, you work out, you don't really see any changes to you. Eventually you'll start to see changes and you think, oh, I look great, but then other people won't notice. But when other people are noticing, it's a big deal, because it's like, wow, okay, I really am doing something right, because other people are noticing the same thing that I am. So I would say that's pretty cool. And then ultimately, I just promote my YouTube channel to them, saying, oh, check out BeautyRoom Fitness, that's where I'm at, working out, see what I do, see my workouts. And then number 10, favorite thing about competing or fitness in general if you don't compete. So my favorite thing about fitness, I guess, is the journey, the progress. Even though sometimes it seems slower than you want, and you don't really feel like you're seeing results, you can go months and be stagnant and, you know, kind of like just parallel off, and like you just stay the same weight for months, years. I mean, 2 Christmases went by and I weighed the same thing, and I worked out 3 days a week all year. That was really stressful for me, but I think with fitness is I love the journey. I love the progress, because like you go through that year, you're frustrated, and then you know what, the next year you lose like 5 pounds, you know, and that's kind of how it went for me, like 10 pounds, you know, the next year I lost 10 pounds. So it's just consistency and figuring out what works for you, and I just love the journey of figuring out what works for my body, what moves are best for my body at this time, or what moves are the best for my body, like what's gonna best enhance my body. And that's kind of what I like about fitness, because it's different to everybody. And I know people try to sell it in a package like, oh, this is best for everyone, but really you have to find what you love. And that's why I always tell everyone, go out and find your inner glow in fitness. because fitness is so vast and it's different for everybody's body type and it's different for whatever your goals may be. So that's why I always say find your inner glow in fitness, because your inner glow is different than my inner glow in fitness. You know, I like to run, somebody else may hate to run, they may love to lift, they may love leg day, I hate leg day, you know, that's how fitness is, and that's why I like it, because it's a journey and it's different for everybody, and everybody has their own unique story of fitness and their own unique journey. So that's what I like about fitness. And then the last question is, what is your favorite way to get your cardio in? So I told you I like to run, but sometimes if I'm not running or if I can't get on the treadmill for whatever reason, because I do usually work out when my kids are napping, but like I just told you, like my kids were not really wanting to nap this week, and they have weeks and sometimes months where they just do not want to nap, and I have to like be really strategic, like separating them, putting them in different rooms, dimming the lighting, you know, changing their lunch to maybe it's more filling so they sleep. Like I have to get really creative and be super mom and figure out what works for them so that they'll rest so I can work out. But this week it didn't really matter what I did. I got 3 days in, but they were like the last 3 days of the week because I really just got tired of not exercising all week. But there are weeks like that, and so the best way for me to get my cardio in is like before the kids are awake or away from the kids, or lately it's like getting up super early in the morning where my husband is still here before he goes to work, my kids are asleep, and I go to the gym and I exercise and I have my own specific time to work out. Or I go when my husband gets home and I leave the house and I go and exercise at the gym. Or I'm working out now mainly when the kids go to sleep. Like that was the way that I figured out that I had to work out when they went to bed, because they're just so active during the day and they don't want to rest and they just want to play all day, that exercising during their nap time was just allowing them to get into things and be mischievous. So the best way for me to work out is, you know, either working out with my kids, because I do that as well. But I think the best way is when I actually have my personal time to work out and focus on me and focus on what my goals are and do exercises that I'm targeting for certain body types, and I'm not interrupted, and you know, I like going to the gym, nobody bothers me, nobody cares who I am, like I can just go do whatever I want. You know, I get a couple stares sometimes because I'll go into the lifting section, I'm not afraid, where the guys are, you know, and sometimes they'll look at me like, what's this chick doing in here? Okay, we're lifting weights, we're trying to get buff and meet heads and buff up, and she's in here messing up our vibe, whatever. But look, the gym is mine too, so I go wherever I want at the Y, and it's open to everyone, so there. But yeah, I think the best way is when I have my own personal time to exercise and I'm not bothered, and I can just work out and be in my own personal space, and it's zen and it's quiet. So I hope you enjoyed this fitness tag, and I tag you. You can do it as well. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below and click the bell so you can get notified and so you don't miss any more of my videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, go out and find your inner glow, that thing that makes you shine from the inside out, so that you can help someone else and make someone else happy and make their day. And I hope I made your day today. So bye. I'm like, look, give me all the pasta, give me a just, you know, smorgasbord of pasta and bread. Do not forget that bread.